Hi and welcome to today's Monday meditation. I'm just sitting on my mat just because it's comfortable, and I'm going to pop a little cushion under my feet. If you want to sit on a chair, do. Or cross-legged or kneeling or whatever feels comfortable for you. So today's session's a little bit different. We are going to stick with just a meditation session rather than meditation with movement, or looking at our alignment, which I might come back to next week. And I'm going to actually sit with you and then do a voiceover of a poem. But before we come to that, I just want you to find that nice alignment through the body. And be aware that meditation isn't about relaxation necessarily. You might feel relaxed, which is great, but the idea is to get a sense of focus. So we're going to just pull one sit bone out to the side, pull the other sit bone out to the side. Really find that width through the pelvis and let the knees drop out comfortably for you. And now just align this spine over the pelvis. Let the hands rest in a nice open, welcoming posture. So if you can have the palms up, then do. And in Eastern philosophy or some of the Buddhists, you'll see they bring the fingers together, and that just gives a sense of connectedness or closes the chain through the body. And that might just help you find a different energy, it may not. So just find what's comfortable for you. And then align the rib cage and align the shoulders. And then align and stack the head over those shoulders. And then just take a moment here, either to lower the gaze or close the eyes. And this position may not be comfortable for you, and that's okay. Just sit with this and just notice the thoughts coming into your mind about this posture. Does something feel tight or awkward? Do you feel sore or achy? And then just notice that thought, but see if you can come back to your breath for a moment here. Allow the thought to come, and it may be quite a strong thought that you want to adjust your position. But each time, rather than adjusting your position, see if you can just bring yourself back to the focus of the breath. Filtering the air in through the nose, mouth, or both, down into the throat, into those lungs. Noticing how the breath feels for you in this moment. And then just noticing the out-breath, perhaps the warmth of the out-breath. And each time you get drawn away, just bring yourself back to the sensations of the breath. Not trying to change the breath at all. And then becoming aware of the little pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And with curiosity, ask yourself, what is that moment? And any time your attention gets drawn away, just bring yourself back to the breath. As best you can, without judgment. Notice if it's difficult for you to maintain this focus, but that's perfectly normal. Just get a sense of how it is for you today. Each time your attention gets drawn away, to bring your focus back to your breath as best you can. And now you're going to change your focus to listen to a poem read by me whilst we sit in this sense of stillness. If I had my life to live over, I'd dare to make more mistakes next time. I'd relax. I would limber up. I would be sillier than I have been this trip. I would take fewer things seriously. I would take more chances. I would climb more mountains and swim more rivers. I would eat more ice cream and less beans. I would perhaps have more actual troubles, but I'd have fewer imaginary ones. You see, I'm one of those people who live sensibly, sanely, hour after hour and day after day. Oh, I've had my moments. And if I had to do it over again, I'd have more of them. In fact, I'd try to have nothing else, just moments, one after another, instead of living so many years ahead of each day. I've been one of those people who never goes anywhere without a thermometer, hot water bottle, a raincoat and a parachute. If I had to do it again, I would travel lighter than I have. If I had my life to live over, I would start barefoot earlier in the spring and stay that way later in the fall. I would go to more dances. I would ride more merry-go-rounds. I would pick more daisies. Nadine Stair, 85 years old. Now, after listening to that poem, just take a moment to notice the thoughts coming into your mind's eye. And with each thought, just pop them on the shelf in your mind. And there, just looking at that shelf that you've imagined and those thoughts. And then get a sense of the feeling inside the body. Noticing the sensations that go with those thoughts. whether it's happiness, sadness, worry, regret, excitement. These are labels for the sensations that you're experiencing right now in your body. Take this moment to explore those sensations. Can you find them within your body? Can you touch them? And now just let the shelf dissolve from your mind. And bring your attention to your posture. And notice if it's changed from the start of the meditation. Whether it's your sit bones on the mat, the hand position, where the rib cage is over the pelvis, the shoulders, the head and neck. And notice perhaps areas of discomfort. And like all things, perhaps they've changed, either in their sensation or moved to different parts of the body. But we're a living organism, and things are changing all of the time, moment by moment. And now, as best you can, come back to the breath without trying to change it at all. As best you can, just noticing the air filtering in and then noticing the out breath and the air filtering out. And as we close this meditation, start by just wriggling the toes, becoming aware of the sensations in the feet and the connection with the floor underneath you. Bring a sense of awareness into the body, opening your eyes to finish the meditation. Well done.